If you want to make your videos look more dynamic, more cinematic, and way more engaging, today I'm going to show you exactly how to pan and zoom in CapCut. This is one of the easiest effects you can add, and it's perfect for highlighting details, creating motion in a static shot, or giving your edits that professional, polished feel. And if this tutorial helps you out, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe for more simple CapCut editing tips just like this. Alright, let's jump right into it. First, open your project in CapCut and select the video clip in your timeline that you want to animate. Once the clip is selected, move your playhead to the exact point where you want the pan and zoom effect to begin. This starting point is really important because it tells CapCut where the animation should start from. Now look at the top right panel and make sure you're on the video tab, then go to basic. This is where CapCut keeps the main movement and transform controls for your clip. Under the scale and position settings, you'll see the keyframe option. Click the Add Keyframe icon, which looks like a diamond. This first keyframe captures the original look of your video at the start point. Think of it like the beginning frame of the motion. Next, move the playhead forward to where you want the movement to end. You can place it a few seconds later or even farther depending on how long you want the pan and zoom to last. Once your playhead is at the end point, now you can create the motion itself. Adjust the scale slider to zoom in or zoom out, depending on the effect you want. If you want to focus on a face, object, or detail, zoom in slightly so the viewer's attention goes exactly where you want it. After that, adjust the position. You can drag the X and Y values if you want precise control, or you can simply drag the video borders directly in the preview window to pan the shot across the frame. This lets you move the image left, right, up, or down while keeping the motion smooth and natural. As soon as you make these changes, CapCut automatically creates the second keyframe for you. The app will then animate everything in between those 2 points, which creates that smooth pan and zoom movement without you having to manually animate every single frame. If you want a more dramatic effect, you can zoom in more aggressively or pan farther across the frame. If you want a subtle, clean motion, keep the changes smaller so it feels natural and professional. One helpful tip is to preview the clip after setting your keyframes. That way, you can check if the motion feels too fast, too slow, or too intense. If needed, just go back and adjust the timing or the scale until it looks perfect. This technique is great for interviews, tutorials, travel videos, photo clips, and even simple screen recordings because it adds life to otherwise static footage. And once you get comfortable with it, you can use the same method throughout your edits to make your whole video feel more engaging. So to quickly recap, select your clip, move the playhead to the start, add a keyframe, move forward in time, change the scale and position, and let CapCut do the animation for you. That's how you pan and zoom in CapCut. If this video helped you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more easy CapCut tutorials. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.